Hello again and welcome to the Friday Wrap for August 29th. We decided to go on location this time, right to the concerts, of course, and right behind me, you'll see them setting up for the concert. Right now it is about 5:30. In 2 hours, the band will be playing and being introduced. They'll be playing until 9 o'clock. Hope you can make it. Tonight's band is the Chicago Experience. There'll be, I'm sure, be a lot of memories as they play some of our Chicago favorites. They are, of course, a tribute band. Last week was a great concert. Hope you made it. It was called Billy Elton, a tribute to Billy Joel and Elton John. You know, one thing happened just a little while ago at Starbucks, where one of the residents said something to me that was pretty good. She said, "Mayor, what are we going to do from now on Friday nights?" Because they love the concerts so much. She even suggested, of course, movies. A movie maybe for a couple of months. I'll have to talk to Scott Ralston about that at the Village Center, see if that could ever work. Of course, as you might be able to tell, he was in earshot when I said that. And on Monday night, we had the board meeting. It was a relatively quick board meeting, thanks in part because the change request for zoning in the B2 business district along Frontage Road to allow for a hunting, fishing, and firearms store. That petition was withdrawn at 4:45 that night, so that wasn't needed to be discussed. There was the official vote, of course, for the zoning ordinance for the German Church Road property at Bugey Lane. That was made official. The minimum requirement, or minimum lot size, is now R2B, which is 30,000 square feet or 3/4 of an acre. The goal setting workshop was decided upon. That is going to be set for probably September 22nd after the board meeting. Number two, discuss all the ideas that we came up with about a month ago at a special workshop conducted by Rich Panico, one of our residents. Also at the board meeting, Bob Grella spoke out at the meeting about very displeased about the Willow Springs reconstruction of a bridge, which is causing some flooding for residences near Wolf Road. Much to the chagrin of the mayor of Willow Springs, who was there, Alan Novacek, but hopefully they'll listen and hopefully we work better in the future together. On Wednesday, we had the Burr Ridge Veterans Memorial Committee meeting. That was conducted at the Village Hall. All were in attendance. We discussed things like the sale of the bricks, of which there are, of course, all throughout the year they're available. Plus the possibility of an additional monument being conducted, perhaps to honor the Purple Heart soldiers. So, in addition, on Wednesday night, I went to a special meeting with Congressman Bill Foster. He had a special meeting with the mayors they invited from around DuPage County. Attending were Lisle Mayor Joe Broda, Woodridge Mayor Gina Cunningham, as well as the mayors of North of Aurora and North Aurora. That lasted about 3 or 4 hours, finding out kind of the pulse of what's going on around the community. That went very well. Also, what came up this past week was the issue of the polling places for all those homes kind of in the southwestern corner of Burr Ridge, covering precincts 68, 101, and 135. Did you know that last April they all had to go outside of the village for voting over the Hinsdale Lake Terrace apartments for voting? So hopefully we're going to be able to move that. I also addressed this issue or a number of resident issues, which I'll have to go into at a later time regarding an incident with a visitor from California that had an attack of what they call a schizoid affective disorder, as well as a resident that was kind of forced out of her home, and we're still dealing with that, and regarding the senior care for her. More on that later. On a personal note, my daughter started her second year of college this past week. I brought her to school last weekend at the University of Wisconsin Milwaukee. That went very well, and things are getting settled out there. Once again, thanks for joining me. This is a wrap, and I hope you have a great week.